Hey everybody, it's Daigle from EasyHUD.com. I just got in from Tampa at 12:40 a.m. this morning. I hope I don't look like it, but I was there for Mike Collins' Pitch Free Seminar. Very cool idea. We're big supporters of that idea. Not necessarily putting a price tag on the education, but really focusing on making sure investors have the tools they need. So this was a whole weekend full of that. It was a great environment. A lot of the speakers who were there that do actually have products, they weren't there to sell, they were there to teach, and it was a very different paradigm, and I know that all the attendees there really dug it. While I was there, I happened to run into Preston Ely and needed a haircut, so this is Preston's barber's work. Notice no spikes or streaks or anything like that. I'm not ready for Preston's look quite yet. But the reason I'm sending this to you is because while I was in Tampa, I was able to make arrangements for a very cool interview this week. As a real estate investor, not just a foreclosure or a short sale investor, but just a real estate investor in general, the way that we make money is talking to sellers. But unfortunately, there's a lot of distractions in this business. There's a lot of distractions that keep us from doing that. And we can easily look at those distractions and say, well, this is part of the process. I need to, make sure that the title agent has got all the documents they need. I need to make sure that the homeowner is sending all the paperwork they need in order to get this closed. There's a lot of follow-up work, the minutia, but it's where the deals start to fall apart, and that's in the details. I don't know how many of you have had a closing scheduled for Thursday, and oops, we didn't get the document in time, so now it's going to be tomorrow, and then, well, actually, we're still waiting on it, so it's going to be Monday or Tuesday of next week. And as a real estate investor, especially in dicey times like today, every closing counts. I don't care if you're doing, I met a guy this weekend who's doing 10 flips per week. And then I met a lot of investors who have only done 1 or 2 deals and they're looking to really crank it up. Regardless, every check counts. And if you're not managing the flow of the transaction and the closing, you're not going to close your deals on time. And ultimately, if it's a choice, do I continue to market and talk to sellers, or do I really focus like a hawk on making sure my deals get closed? Well, Michelle Spalding is going to be our guest this weekend, or this week on the EasyHUD interview. She runs a virtual closing coordination company, very inexpensive. She doesn't get paid until closing, so there's no real upfront fees for you. But it's super service. We actually had her come and speak at the virtual investing seminar to share it because they do everything you need. Once you get the seller's paperwork, purchase and sale agreement, the buyer's purchase and sale agreement or assignment contract, you funnel it off to her. Next, you get to focus on the next deal. She gets to focus on making sure that everything necessary for that to close happens, that the buyer knows the closing date, seller knows the closing date, paperwork's there, and everything like that. So this is a huge tool. This isn't a money-making interview for EasyHUD. We're not selling anything on this call. It's something that I knew the time was right to share it. Michelle's ready. She's staffed up. She's been in business for several years already, but I told her that the EasyHUD community would really seize this. So we're really going to focus in the future on mixing a lot more content into just your day-to-day life so that it's not necessary that you go to across country to learn something. You'll just be able to turn on your computer, check your emails, and either watch a video, listen to an interview, read an email, click on a link, whatever it is. I'm out there, and I'm looking, and I'm paying attention to a lot of the free resources so that you guys can better deal with the uncertainty in the market right now and not necessarily have to worry about how big is my training budget. So, again, I thank you for being on the EasyHUD community, and I look forward to providing you many, many more opportunities to learn about some great resources out there. Now, the call is Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I'll be sending out the details for everybody. It's going to be one you don't want to miss, especially if you are actually doing transactions already. Well, even if you're not doing transactions, that's the last place you need to be spending your time. So everybody, have a great week. Watch for the emails and watch for more videos from me.